Hello, my name is Miss Tasia,
Hello, I'm Mr. Sergio.
and welcome to Boys and Girls Club's virtual summer camp. We're so glad that you have chosen to join us today.
Today we're going to be talking about Triple Play, and Triple Play is basically Boys and Girls Club's wellness program, which was developed to tackle the mind, the body, and the soul, and it's basically P to the max, so it's usually a lot of fun.
So today we're going to be focusing on daily challenges, which deals with the body, and it has an intentional focus on physical literacy, including ability, confidence, and motivation.
Today's lesson is called YogisFlow, and it's basically a continuation of last week's lesson, which was Intro to Yoga. And just a fun fact for you guys, a yogi is a male yoga practitioner. So today I will be a yogi, and a yogini is a female yoga practitioner, so Miss Tasia will be the yogini today. We will practice mindfulness, and we will also practice balance as we complete a full sequence of a yoga session.
When we're in the club, we want to make sure that everyone feels like they belong. It's no different here online.
We also want to make sure to have our parent or guardian's permission before we get online, so please make sure to ask before joining our virtual platform.
And make sure to grab your club to-go bags. There may be some supplies that you could use in this activity.
So lastly, we want everyone to have fun, so make sure to comment below, take any quizzes that we have provided, and make sure to share lots of pictures and videos with us.
Hey everyone, today our word of the day is yoga. And yoga is a system to physical exercises or postures that build strength, flexibility, and confidence. Yoga is also about breathing, which helps calm and refresh the body and the mind. Okay, so the materials we're going to need for today is a yoga mat. You can also use a towel if you don't have access to a yoga mat, and also a bottle of water to make sure you stay hydrated.
Joining us today for our second part of Intro to Yoga. Today's lesson is titled A Yogi's Flow. Today's objective requires members to practice mindfulness and balance by practicing a full complete yoga sequence. We will begin with a community builder called Chill Vibes Meditation. First, members will sit down on their mats with their legs crisscrossed, or they can lay down flat on their backs. We're going to try a different method of mindfulness meditation today using sound instead of just focusing on breathing. So we will close our eyes, and we're going to practice a 3-second inhale, 1 second hold, and 3-second exhale. So the music will begin, and we'll breathe in. 1, 2, 3, pause, and exhale. 1, 2, 3, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, hold it, and exhale. 1, 2, 3, inhale. 1, 2, 3, hold it for a second, and exhale. 1, 2, 3. We will continue with our breathing exercise, and we will focus on the music that's playing. We're going to set a timer for a few minutes just to focus on the music and focus on our breathing. You want to make sure to focus on the relaxing music, and you want to make sure that you're breathing, being mindful of your breathing, using only your nose when you inhale and only your nose when you exhale. Remember, we'll breathe in, 1, 2, 3. We'll hold it for a second, and we'll exhale. 1, 2, 3. We can always do this type of breathing exercise, or you can simply breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. But we want to make sure that we're keeping track of our breathing, how our belly's filling up with air, how it's emptying out with air. And we want to keep paying attention to the music as well as our breathing. Sometimes we might get distracted. For example, I believe a fly just flew up to Miss Tasia. But once we're distracted, we'll just come back and focus on our breathing, focus on the music. So we're going to continue focusing on our breathing, focusing on the music that's playing. We want to make sure that if we are doing a yoga sequence and we feel uncomfortable, that we always come to child's pose. So we're going to demonstrate child's pose in a second, and this is a pose where you will crouch down and you will rest. So if you ever feel any pain or any discomfort or anything at all, you'll want to get into this position. During child's pose, we're going to kneel on our floor, and we are going to have our knees spread apart with our bottom on or near our heels. We're going to push our hands down, and we're going to stretch them out as far as we can. Alright, great job with child's pose, everyone. Next, we're going to transition into table pose. So we will start by coming to the floor on our hands and knees, and we're going to bring our knees hip width apart with our feet directly behind the knees. We're going to bring our palms directly under the shoulders with the fingers facing forward, and then we're going to look forward between the palms, and we're going to allow the back to be flat. We're going to hold this for a few breaths. So we'll inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. Next, we will transition into cat-cow pose. We'll start off in table pose, and as we exhale, we're going to drop our head and arch our spine. We're going to bring our chin to our chest. We're going to arch our spine, and then when we inhale, we're going to drop our spine and look up with our head. So we'll exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Next, we're going to move onto downward facing dog. So we'll start in table pose. We're then going to tuck our toes under, and we're going to lift our knees off the floor, and we're going to keep our feet hip distance apart. We're going to push backward into our hips and heels, and we're also going to push down and back with our entire hand. We're going to relax our neck muscles, and we're going to look at our feet. We want to gaze between our feet. We'll hold this for 3 to 10 breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. 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 Breathe in, breathe out. All Alright, now we're slowly going to make our way up. We're moving on to mountain pose, so we're going to reach all the way up. We're going to stand with our feet hip distance apart. Our arms are going to reach for the sky. We're going to relax our shoulders. We're going to lift up as far as we can. Shoulders relaxed. We're going to bring our belly button towards our spine. And now we're going to bring our hands down. So we're going to bring our hands all the way down. Or you can also bring them to your heart. We're going to hold that at our heart for a second. Our eyes are straight ahead. We're going to breathe deeply. Breathe in and out. 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 All right, good job. The next pose that we're going to do is called standing forward bend pose. So we will move on to mountain pose. And once we exhale, we're going to bend forward. So we're going to reach our arms up. We're going to fold over. And we're going to begin in mountain pose. We're going to stretch out into downward dog. And we're going to hold that for a few seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so now we're going to take a rest. We're going to go back to child's pose. So we'll kneel on the floor with our arms out in front of us. Our bottom's going to be on or near our heels. Our knees are going to be spread apart. Our forehead's on the floor. And we're going to breathe deeply. And we're going to exhale. We're going to breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Hold it for a second. And exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold it for a second. And exhale. 1, 2, 3. Next, we will transition into Warrior One pose. So we're going to slowly get up. And once we're up, we're going to bend our front knee over our front toes. And we're going to have our back foot at a 45-degree angle with equal weight on both sides of our feet. Next, our arms will reach up towards the sky. Make sure that your knee isn't past your toes. And we're going to hold this for a few more seconds. Reach up as high as you can. We're going to hold this for 10 seconds. Focus on your breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to bring our arms down. So we're going from Warrior One pose to Warrior Two. We're going to open our arms so that they face the left. We're going to bend our front knee over the toes a little bit more. Our belly button faces the side wall. And our back foot is at a 45-degree angle with equal weight on both sides of our feet. Our arms are reaching away from each other. Our shoulders are relaxed. And we're holding for 3 full breaths. So breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Hold it for a second. And exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold it for a second and exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold it for a second and exhale. 1, 2, 3. Great job. Next, we will practice Sphinx pose. So we will begin by getting down. We're going to lie down on our hands. We're going to lie down with our hands under our shoulders. And we're going to lift our torso onto our arms, gazing forward and up. We're going to hold this. So we're going to inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold it for a second and exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold it and exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold it and exhale. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold it and exhale. 1, 2, 3. Next, we will transition to cobra pose. So we're going to continue lying down. Now we're only going to use our hands under our shoulders to lift ourselves up. So we're going to push ourselves all the way up. We're going to bend our backs a little bit. And we're going to gaze forward and up. We're going to hold this for a few seconds. Alright, so we will now get into our last pose, which is corpse pose, also known as Shavasana. And this is a resting pose, so we're going to lie flat on our back. Our arms are out to our side. Our palms will face up. Our feet will fall open. And we'll let go of any controlled breathing. We're just going to lay here and we'll listen to some mindful meditation music while we unwind. And we'll just lay here and relax. Alright, great job with today's yoga sequence, Ms. Tasia. How do you feel after completing a full yoga sequence?
I feel relaxed. It was very calming.
Awesome. How can yoga help you feel better when you're stressed out?
Because yoga deals with breathing and also exercising, so you're calming your body down and you're exercising, which is helping your muscles relax.
Great answer. What are some things, for example, deep breathing or not comparing yourself to others, etc., that you practice in yoga that might be helpful even when you're not on a yoga mat?
Just thinking about knowing that you are different and it is okay to be different and everyone doesn't move at the same pace. So pay attention to yourself and don't let other people's progress affect yours because everyone moves at a different pace.
Great answer. What are some other methods that you can turn to if you're feeling upset or stressed when you can't do a full yoga sequence?
Using the breathing techniques, breathing in for 3 seconds, holding for 1, and exhaling for 3 seconds.
All right, great answers. Thank you.
Okay. We hope that you have enjoyed learning about yoga today.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Triple Play Daily Challenges. I've been Mr. Sergio.
And I'm Miss Tasia. And remember to share pics or videos of you and your friends completing this activity.
And be sure to come back soon. Check out our website daily. We have new videos posted all the time. You can also check out our Facebook page and Instagram. Both of the usernames on there are BR Clubs. So that's BRCLUBS. That's all for today.
Until next time.